my goodness.
What?
Down. No.
Oh, fine.
Just here. Okay. What's been going? All right. It's on.
Mic check.
Okay, here we go. Test. This is the cow eye. You can see the front of the cow eye here. The cow eye has been dissected coronally. This is the part of the vitreous humor, which I am removing. This is the other half of it. If you look back here, this film, this light colored film, which I am kind of destroying here for your viewing pleasure. This is the retina of the eye. This is where all the photoreceptive cells are located. Okay. This dark pigmented area is called the choroid. If you look carefully down here, you see a white layer as well. Very dense white layer. That's called the sclera, and it's actually what gives the eye its circular structure. It's quite dense. If I squish it and relax it, it returns to its normal shape. That's because of the sclera. Okay. Here we have the other half of the eye. This is the anterior portion. It does house some of the vitreous humor. As I try to detach it carefully.
Oh, that's nicer than how we did. Yeah. A little bit.
Okay. Take some finesse. So there's your vitreous humor right there. All of this rests behind the lens on the posterior cavity of the eye. So this space here behind the lens of the eye to the retina, all this space is called the vitreous cavity. If I remove more of this vitreous cavity, maybe if I use my hand, it might be a little easier. Now I'm removing some of the some of the retina that begins here at the front of the eye. Okay. At this point, you can actually identify the ora serrata. It has this upside down, or the underside of a mushroom appearance. Can you see it? Let me see if we can get a good angle on it. Right in here, you can kind of see it right in here. The ora serrata. The ora serrata demarcates the beginning of the retina. Okay. This one might actually show up a little better. Now this eye has been mutilated a little bit, not by me. Can you see it? No, it doesn't show up very well. You can kind of sort of get to see it right here.
Like lines? Those
little lines, yeah. Okay, so this is the ora serrata right here. This one is clear, it just doesn't show up very well in here. Here's the lens from the posterior view. If we remove the lens carefully,
pop it right out.
It does have some attachment to the ciliary bodies via the ligaments of Zen. Remember those ligaments of Zen? goes. So this is the lens of the cow eye. Here we have the eye without the lens. So the anterior chamber of the eye is located behind the cornea, but in front of the iris, which is this flap here. Okay?
Okay.
This is the iris,
That's what I thought it was.
this flap.
Okay.
So behind the cornea, but in front of the iris. This is the anterior chamber. The posterior chamber is located behind the iris, which is this flap again. Behind the iris, but in front of the lens, which normally would be sitting in here, like that. So the posterior chamber is located between the iris and the lens. So the posterior chamber is relatively small. And just remember that the anterior and posterior chambers are confluent, and the fluid that is produced in there are shared. Okay. Behind the lens, we have the vitreous cavity, or the vitreous space, and which is where the vitreous humor is produced. And I think that's it. The hyaloid fossa is a fossa of the soft spot or depression, and it's found on the vitreous humor.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's not the
But
fossa.
no. Once you cut it out, it's
It's fine.
okay.